Okay, I've started to step out the Unit 7 Part 2. You want to go to Part 1 to find these 3 problems where you have to translate into the proper inequalities, remembering the key words like at most, meaning at the very most I would want less than or equal to. So don't forget those words. At most means I want less than or equal to. At least means I want greater than or equal to. Okay, so remember those key things. So now I'm going to start with the part 2, starting with number 16, where you have a is greater than 5. So remembering when you graph this, you have your 5, it's going to be open circle, and remember it points in the direction that you're going. So it's everything greater, going that way, and excluded. 17, M is everything less than or equal to 14. You have 14, it's included, so it's colored in, and it's everything to less, which was left. Left is less. 18, Y is everything less than or equal to negative 28. So you have negative 28. It has colored in, included, because it has the equal signs and everything going to the left. So it's basic graphing problems, just remembering the excluded and included parts of it. Let's go to question 19, where you're starting to solve. She's going to add 4 to both sides, going to line up your decimals, right? B is everything less than or equal to 10 2/10. Of course, graph it. Closed in and everything to the left. Check it, pick a number less than 10, 0. 0 minus 4, less than or equal 6 2/10, and clearly it is. Moving on, 20. Everything greater, pick a number greater than 41. Make it easy, I would pick like 127. Checks, pick easy numbers. Remember, it always works best. 21. A lot of times people think 0 can't be a solution, but 0 is a number, so it can definitely be a solution. Pick a number less than 0 to make it work for that. For negative 13, oh, how about negative 13? Now we get into the multiplication. Remember, you only flip the inequality sign when you multiply or divide by a negative. In this case, I am not. Excluded, everything to the right. Pick something greater than 9, 10. Checks. Still not multiplying or dividing by a negative. So you're going to go ahead and multiply by 7. Pick a number less, 0. Checks. 24. Now, because of that negative, this is when you're going to flip that inequality. This is where you just absolutely, positively cannot forget to flip that inequality sign. And you would know you did it right or wrong if you go to check it and it doesn't work. So I have 9. It's open and it's everything greater than 9. So plug in 10. Negative 12 times 10 is negative 120. Is that less than negative 108? It is, so it worked. If I didn't flip it, it wouldn't have worked. Again, multiplying by a negative, it's going to cause you to flip that inequality sign. Just don't forget that, because when you forget it, it's when everything goes wrong. So, closed in and everything left. Pick a value less than negative 250 that gets along with that. How about negative 500? That equals, two negatives make a positive, right? 100, and that's definitely greater than or equal to 50. Not dividing by a negative, so no inequalities will flip at this time. So make sure you just leave it the same direction and don't flip it, because I'm not dividing by a negative. Open, everything less, pick 0. Can't pick 0. Pick negative 10. I noticed I did it wrong when I was checking it, and that's when you're going to notice it. Make sure you look at that problem and notice that you have a negative number, so you're definitely going to end up flipping things on this one. So again, being really careful of how you're supposed to reflect it when you have a negative value there. Get rid of that fraction, flip it, flip the inequality because you multiplied by a negative. Picking something less than negative 40, no, negative 50. So negative 1/2 times negative 50. So when you look at half of 50, you're going to get positive. Oh, I forgot the plus 5. So you'll have 30 is greater than 25, and it checks. Distribute, add, divide by a negative, flip the inequality sign, open, less, pick anything less than negative 11 to work with negative 2, negative 12 is good. Get 24, and that's definitely greater than 22. Checks. Let's just go over here. Make sure it's in there. 30. It says it has to be, Francisco needs at least 86 points to pass Ellen's score. Ellen's score is 631. So do 631 minus 86. So x minus 86 greater than or equal to 631 at 86. About. X is going to be everything greater than or equal to 545 points she needs. 31, the sum of an integer and the next greater integer. So remember, I don't know the first integer, but I know the second integer. I need to add 1. Together, 2x plus 1 needs to be at most 13, at the very most, so less than or equal to 13. And then you're just going to solve it. So -1, 2x, everything less than or equal to 12, divide by 2. X has to be everything less than or equal to 6 for 31. 32, think about it. The sum of the integer, Donna has picked 38 oranges. How many bags can she fill if she has to put at least 6 oranges in each bag? Well, 6 oranges per bag. She's got 38 to fill. So approximately 6. She's going to need approximately 6 to 7 bags. Eight times the integer, decreased by 12, at most 44. Add 12, 8x less than 56, divide by 8. X has to be everything less than 7. There you go. Good luck. The bonus one was basically a no solution one, and there's not going to be any on this part 2. Good luck on those.